Yeah, man. This is. I think I'm gonna start saying this for these episodes, anyways. This is a previously recorded podcast because we're gonna talk about things that, if they're updated, they're out of date. Tune in, enjoy.
Look, man.
Enjoy it. You're getting the episode this week.
You get me?
Be happy you're getting an episode. Who cares when it was recorded? Enjoy your episode.
The episode is fire as well.
Before you even record anything, you say it's fire. How are you, man?
I'm tired, bro. But
Man.
Okay, you know what, Loki? I haven't slept.
At all?
No.
Since last night?
Bro, I haven't had a wink of sleep, bro.
How do you do this? How are you a functioning human being if you're not sleeping?
Man.
You
get used to it, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
You just get used to it.
I even slept early yesterday because I was like, all right, sleep early, get into work early, leave early.
Sleep early? Bro, man, fuck that. Now, you know what it is? Because I didn't plan to not sleep. It just kind of happened.
I hope you don't plan not to sleep because I don't think anybody sits there and say, yeah, tonight I'm
thinking, do you think I'm planning to, tonight I'm not going to sleep?
Wait, what you mean it just kind of happens? You're just staying up doing shit and then before you know it.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I haven't done that since uni.
And you know what it is, yeah? It gets to a certain point where it's like, because I was like, I need to be up relatively early. It gets to a certain point, because for me as well, you know what it is? If I sleep too late,
yeah,
I'm a deep sleeper. If I get into that deep sleep, nothing's waking me up. Yeah. Bro, I'll wake up, alarms gone, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm the kind of person that sets like 5 alarms.
No. I actually don't need, I need like 2 alarms and I'm good to go.
Nah, fuck that.
Because I haven't been doing morning gym. I've been doing gym on the white man's time because work was less busy.
As you should.
Yeah. But now it's kind of, because work is more busy, I haven't had time, so I might have to go back to morning gym again.
I thought you loved morning gym though.
Oh no, I do. I do like it. I do like it.
Gym, coffee.
Yeah. No, it works. It does work, but sometimes that extra hour and a half of sleep. Oh, bro. Especially I don't say it's not even the hour of sleep. It's the fact that I can do it not on my own time. Morning gym, I'm still doing it within. You know, I could have used that hour to sleep, but I'm at the gym. But this time, I would have been here anyways. So I'm gonna go gym because I'm here anyways. I think that's kind of what it is. But sleep. Even fucking athletes say it's the best type of recovery.
No, like 100%.
You gotta sleep, eat well, and all that jazz.
Sorry, I'm getting my thing for you ready. I think you'll pause.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were some pause.
You know what's so funny about the pause?
Are you doing a quiz?
It's not a quiz, but I got a little something for you in it.
Oh, okay.
But you know what's funny about the pause thing? Like, obviously, I feel like some people think we take it seriously.
Yeah.
It's balanced, like.
Yeah, sometimes people overdo it though.
Oh, bro,
it's all right.
The man that pause everything.
I actually like that setup with the merch.
Look, man, I had time.
Yeah, merch. If you want merch, you see it over there. Yeah. DMOs. We're gonna come up with new merch, new brands, new lines.
Bang.
Come up with we're gonna keep going. Look. And for some merch that we're gonna be doing, if your guest is on the show, we're gonna make it the threshold maybe 8. If you get 8 out of 10 questions.
8 out of 10 though.
9.
Hey, okay, but
perfect score is hard.
Let me tell you this though. No, what's called? Let me tell you this though. Some of you, man, there's some sizes that are no longer available.
Yeah.
So if you're on the thicker side, bro, hold that. You know what? You can hold the tote bag.
win it, and give it to your babes. What about that? Win some merch and give it to your babes.
Bro,
so she can
brownie points.
Yeah.
Let her live that influencer lifestyle.
There you go.
Free merch.
There you go. Free merch. Yeah. Like they said, we pushed to some of the bigger ones, and then some of this were like, you know what? People that come on the show, we do a quiz on the show. What's the threshold should we give people?
You know what? Less than 4, nothing. 4 to 6, tote bag. 6 to 8, t-shirt. 8 to 10, hoodie.
Yeah. What if they want the t-shirts over the hoodie though?
What'd you say?
What if they want the t-shirt over the hoodie?
I feel like if you get 8 to 10, you can just pick.
You know what? Yeah. If you get because now I'm gonna make them. Nah, I'm not gonna make them hard. People general knowledge under pressure is hard anyways. Because sometimes you know things.
Bro,
like when you said scissor kick for Booker T, I was like, I knew it.
You get what I'm saying?
Did know
it. The thing is, you can even see it once you say it. It's like,
it's just the pressure. When you put people under pressure, they crumble.
Yeah. Let's pop intro.
Yeah, let's pop intro real quick. Anyways, we're here. We are charged to the game. This is the podcast with the highest level of analysis the culture needs. Mm-hmm. It's your boy Uncle Jay, and I'm here with...
You know, it's your girl's favorite voice, Big Dej nigga with the Midas touch and that.
Come on.
What's called? So, what we're going to do... You know what? I've been feeling mad nostalgic recently. Even like with my quiz questions. Okay. A lot of it has been nostalgia and stuff like that. So, I decided to go and say, what I've got for you today is top 10 Disney Channel shows.
Of all time?
of all time. This is according to BuzzFeed.
Okay. When was this article released?
I don't know.
Okay.
However, I will say, because it's a top 25 list.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, from 25 to like 11, essentially, some of them was the show started running in 2012.
Okay.
We were in uni. We were not watching Disney Channel.
Yeah. I get you.
However, the top 10, I feel like is very, very achievable.
Very achievable.
I feel like there's one that you might struggle to get.
Disney Channel. Hannah Montana.
Yeah, that's in the 5.
Yeah. Lizzie McGuire.
Yep, that's in the 7.
That's in the 7. Lizzie, that was like, if you believe. Oh, that's a great show.
Lizzie McGuire banged, you know, her in a little cartoon and that.
She developed into some good milk still. She was consistent. Good milk for days. All right, let me not get carried away.
What's her name again? Hilary Duff.
Hilary Duff.
Man,
she
like
did
Duffy
How I Met Your Father.
Yeah, bro.
That's not talking. Good milk. Phil of the Future.
No, and you know what? No, nobody really remembers that show.
What?
It's not even on Disney Plus because I was looking for it. It's not even on Disney Plus.
That's a Raven.
That's a Raven in the 2.
Oh, that's in the 2. Sweet Life.
That's in the 3.
What's number 1? Number 1 must be a banger. So I've got Lizzie McGuire. That's a Raven. Mm-hmm. Sweet Life.
Mm-hmm.
What else did I say?
Lizzie McGuire, Hannah Montana, Sweet Life. That's a Raven. That's all you have. So
Kim Possible.
Yep, that's in the 10.
That's in the 10. Okay. Lilo and Stitch.
Nope.
Yeah. I don't think that was really that good.
Was that a movie?
Probably was a movie.
No, I think it was a movie turned into a TV show.
Into a TV show, okay. Now Mulan was a movie. That's Disney as well. If Hannah Montana is not in the 1, Wizard of Wizardly Place.
That's in the 1.
That's in the 1.
That's in the 1.
That's not the greatest Disney show of all time.
That's in the 1, though.
That's not the greatest.
Maybe
I was a bit older for Wizard of Wizardly Place, so there's not like.
What's called, to be honest, it said it aired from 2007 to 2012. Like,
yeah. I would have been at secondary school, so I was watching it with Nathan, but was very like casually watching it. Yeah. That's in the 1. Yeah. Phineas and Ferb didn't make top 10.
It actually did. That's in the 6.
So actually, did really well.
You're missing number 4, 8, 9.
Number 4.
9 is a black show. You should get that.
Oh, Proud Family.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. These other two, I doubt you're getting them. I actually like. I'll give you. You know, I'll give you 4 guesses.
For number,
For the last 2.
But
I doubt you're getting it.
Yeah, because right now I've scrambled my brain.
You've gone through all the big ones.
Yeah, My Parents Are Alien. Was that Disney?
Parents Are Aliens. I think it was.
Nick. Was that on Nick?
No, that wasn't even Disney. You know.
Yeah, that was.
I'm taking that so that's
yeah. God, yeah, because I'm not gonna get it because it's that was Nick. Regrets was Nick. Yeah, no, I don't think I'll get these ones.
Yeah, what's called? Good luck, Charlie. You were never getting that.
I know my youngest sister.
The one that's a teenager now.
Yeah. The one that's a teenager now.
And the other one was Even Stevens.
No. I remember hearing. That was Shia LaBeouf. He played Even Stevens. That was I didn't watch that.
That's one of those ones, bro. It aired from 2000 to 2003.
I couldn't even speak English in 2000. I couldn't speak English.
You're still watching.
I was only in the country 2002. So I couldn't even Steven. It's not mad that I got three seasons and it's basically like one of the top 10 shows.
Yeah, but what's called apparently what Disney do is they put you on a really low pay scale for the first 3 seasons. Okay. But then what they do is they rebrand the show. So Sweet Life with Zach and Cody and then Sweet Life on Deck. So then they renew your contract and then you're back on the shitty scale.
That's it's business, isn't it? You know, I guess being on Disney, again, Zach and Cody, you're sorted for life. If you ever hit you on Disney, you'll be that Disney kid and then they can keep going. Did Mary-Kate and Ashley never have a Disney show, did they? They just did movies.
They were big though.
Oh, bro.
Mary-Kate and Ashley. I
used to watch everything there. I wonder what was it about them that just sold.
Mary-Kate and Ashley, twins.
Yeah, but if it was easy as that, just use other twins.
Yeah,
just sell it again.
Obviously, they have something, but like cute little girls.
Yeah, twins. Yeah. Lindsay Lohan did. She didn't get a show.
Who's the one on? I think was it Zoe 101?
Yeah.
Who's the main character? It was Britney Spears' sister.
Jamie Lynn Spears. Yeah.
Jamie Lynn Spears. Apparently, one of the girls on the cast was saying Jamie Lynn Spears was a bitch.
Yeah,
and what's called on one of the days that it was a whole thing. She was essentially like one of the girls on the cast was essentially getting bullied so much so that Britney even came in and was shouting at her.
See, it's like when the entitlement of those child stars, it's actually mad that some of them turn out normal. They basically tell you, oh yeah, this show, imagine you're 14, 15, so, oh yeah, this show revolves around you. You are the star.
Would you rather be a child actor or a child musician?
Both you're getting exploited.
Yeah, but
I think music, because I'm more of a fan of music, so it's easy to say music. I've never looked at acting. The only time I wanted to be an actor when I saw them lips to fit the fucking fit girls and their co-parts. I was like, yeah, I look at them lips to that fine babes. That's what I want to do. Other than that, I was like, I don't want to act.
Nah, you know why I ask, right? Because we have seen how some of these child actors have gone.
Yeah.
Actually,
JB, Justin Bieber looks like he's turned out fine.
Yeah, but the musicians actually not completely fine, but they're not to the level of the Disney stars.
Yeah,
and
Hannah Montana, she was a bit of both, wasn't she?
Her dad was famous. Like it wasn't like she got the fame and she was paying the bills. Her dad was famous, so I think that's slightly different.
I don't know if I think her fame. This is one of those rare kids where their fame probably transcends their dad's. Mm-hmm. That's like if you're Brooklyn Beckham, you're David Beckham's.
You're living in that shadow forever.
Yeah.
Like, there's very few things you can do to get out of that shadow.
Yeah, well, her like Miley Ray. So probably people I only know Billy Ray because I watched the show.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, oh, your dad was famous
you know
back
what?
in the days.
Low-key, that shit was dumb, you know. So she just put on a wig and all of a sudden she's a new
nobody
person.
recognizes. It's like, to be fair, Clark Kent, when he takes off the glasses and he's Superman and he does all his hair, I'm like, this kind of looks different, you know. He could fool me.
Oh my god,
he could definitely fool me.
Do you watch Lupin?
No, I've watched season 1.
What, bro? That guy, yeah. First of all, the show's cold. Yeah. I will say it's cold, but his disguises are they piss me off. Bro, man will put one stupid wig on. He said, this nigga's like 6'4" black guy in the middle of Paris.
But see, he's black. This thing now looks the same.
One time, I think he went into, and this one was like, you look like that guy. And he's like, my eyes are different.
But do you think some of it is the people that are doing the shows know that we recognize as stupid, so they play into it?
Probably.
Like, they know that everybody thinks this is stupid. Let's lean into this a bit more.
Bro, it's just kind of like, like, give us something. Do you get what I'm saying?
Do you read the subtitles when you watch it?
I watch it in English.
Okay,
yeah. No, because bro, I'm not.
Yeah.
Also, you know what it is? I listen to stuff more than I watch stuff.
I'm the same.
Like, I watch things in the background all the time. So like, my brain kind of picture. Like, I look up so you
know the scene, and then most of the time, I'm literally the same. Because I'm watching Sopranos now, same thing.
Yeah. Because bro, I just think I have time to be staring at the screen and do nothing.
Our attention span is so shit now as a generation, man. Bro. We just can't focus on one thing. We used to watch a movie for 3 hours, not do anything, just watch that movie. No way.
Movies, I can do.
In the cinema.
Okay, yeah.
I can't at home even. Same concept. I'll glance, get the picture. Unless I'm like taking out Simi's hair or something, then I can be like, all right.
That's black love right there.
This guy, man. That's the only time I'm kind of like, I can't even look at my phone. I just have to watch the movie. But other than that, I'll just say, like, all right, check. I know what's happening there.
Yeah, even, what, COVID fucked me, bro. COVID and podcasts fucked me.
What you mean?
Like, I used to be so good with, like, because now I can't almost even just sit and listen to music. You know what I'm saying? Even sometimes when I'm working, if I don't have almost something visually as well, because, like, obviously working from home.
Yeah.
When I was working in the office, I couldn't, what's called? Obviously, you couldn't watch something.
Yeah.
Actually, to be honest, I did, and then they started giving out to me thinking I'm watching TV, and I'm like, I'm watching a 3-hour podcast. You really think I'm watching a 3-hour podcast back to back? If I was doing nothing, you'd know.
Yeah.
But that's besides here or there. But yeah, so when I work from home, TV there, or one screen is TV show, another screen is a thing. So then now, if I'm trying to work with just music, sometimes I'm just like, I need a visual.
Kind of dead, yeah.
Even when I eat, bro, sometimes I'm like,
oh no, you can't eat your meal until your you find a good YouTube video. That's like universal rule now.
Refresh.
Yeah. Oh, so many times. I need to refresh. Doesn't make sense. I'm like, you're literally waiting for your For You to be like, oh yeah, this is something I'm gonna watch. Yeah. Put it here. What I don't know what that. Yeah, our attention span. We just can't sit and even eat, and not have anything to engage into.
Bro, ain't no worse than being on the toilet and your phone dies.
Never happened.
Bro, this happened to me, bro. I'm just there like, yo, this is cool.
I wonder, like, I was thinking about it because when I used to go to Galway, I would see you guys, like, obviously, from when I started going, you had internet, you watch movies, you download movies in case you didn't have internet, you went, I was like, how did people just do these long-ass journeys back in the day?
Bro.
Nothing.
The worst that I've done, is I was on the way to Galway, 2.5 hour drive. 2.5 hour bus ride. And for some reason, I don't think I had a lot of data or whatever. I can only download one song. Bruv, the song was on repeat for about 3 hours.
What song was it?
Oh, what's it called? Chris Brown, Usher, Rick Ross, New Flame. Bruv, I love that song. Bruv, it was the only song I had. Back to back for about 3 hours.
How did you stop there, man? How did I say this is too much? No, even when I drove to Donegal, it was like a 4, because Donegal is like the peak of North. I was like 3.5 hours. I was like, yeah, put on a Joe Rogan, and then I got bored of Joe Rogan after an hour and a half. Put on the 90s Babies. I'm like, yeah, there's still variation and option for me to listen to stuff. But before, you just put on the radio and you did this drive, and then you're doing new stuff. Radio cycle was like, song goes here, at top of the next hour, the number one song comes back on again. I was like, oh.
Bro, I remember being at the office. And sometimes they put under it. I'm just like, what the fuck? Because you know what it was? Well, actually, it was because of me. Because of me, they said stop using the headphones, stop using earphones, whatever. And then someone would just be playing music out loud, and I'm like, I'm listening to the same fucking music all day. I could actually claw my eyes out right now.
What song I hate because of that is "It's Been a Long Day."
Oh, fuck right off, man.
I used to hear that 3 times an hour, but then I was like, I deep it. Because if I'm driving 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I would only hear it once. But because I am in this godforsaken workplace and the same radio channel is on, it just keeps going. And that's how I knew I Can't Love Tonight was Soleil. I can't. And it was always come on. I was like, man, this song's always on. And someone said, oh, that's the Irish artist Soleil. I was like, pardon?
Bro, what's called? All I remember is literally walking into every shop and just hearing Love Tonight. Every fucking shop.
That's another Irish classic.
Yeah, to be fair, but you know what? It feels like it's not for the streets.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I like. What was I gonna say? Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Follow us on all of our socials. If you want some merch, we got hoodies, t-shirts, tote bags. T-shirts 25, hoodies 40, tote bags 10, or you can get the clean sweep for 70. Or if we invite you up here and you know how to smoke this quiz, grab some.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I doubt anybody is gonna get up to 8 or 9. That's
to be honest
wrong.
I told you I had a guest today, so I went and I have like 30 questions.
30. So, we're gonna have better guests.
Yeah.
So keep them for your quiz.
And then I could just be deleting.
I make them. Wait. So you just have like a 30 questions and you're gonna pick from and then take them off as you do the quiz.
I went geography. I went history.
Oh,
I went Irish history.
Okay.
I went this, that, and then also. When we have the person and I know who it is, I'll tweak a little. So try to get efficient.
I hear it. And then because I was thinking, I was like, I need to have range in the guests as well now. Mm-hmm. Well, as much as I love the scene, I love the streets. I need to start talking to psychologists. I need to start talking to doctors. Mm-hmm. They want to see what
Pornstars. Bro, tell me you don't want to talk to a porn star.
I've watched podcasts with Plug Talk. I watched many podcasts with porn stars, yeah? Mm-hmm. No, it'll be interesting because recently a guy that used to live in Briggz circulating in my group chat. The guy's a porn star.
Look, man.
He made
it. He made it out the hood.
He left Briggz to become a baller, and he did. He played in the FA Cup. He scored. His goal was on ITV. We were like, yeah, that's the guy. He did it.
How do we get from there to porn?
Again, that's why I would like to talk to them. Like, how do you...
Bro, hit him up, bro.
How do you eventually transition to say, yeah, this is my career path? Man's out here with Sarah J.
Hit him up, bro. He went to the top of the mountain.
And then, I wonder what it is. I wonder why you... Because I know people do their own reason, daddy issues, this, you neglect, blah, blah. I just want to know, what was it about it? Because, Kazumi, she does podcasts as well. If you saw her face, you know her. You definitely, if you saw her face, you've seen her on TikTok, 1,000%.
Okay,
so she was like, she grew up, nice home, 2-parent household, conservative, Christian conservative house. Parents loved her. She just liked sex, and she wanted to make money from something she enjoyed doing.
Fair play.
I was like, yeah. Sometimes we do psychoanalysis and we deeper too much. Sometimes it's just like, yeah, that's how she's
but you know
born.
what it is? I think it's just once again us reflecting like projecting like, yo, I wouldn't want that of me being out. Some people don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
and that is perfectly fine.
Yeah, I remember, like, you know how you're saying refresh. There's a girl who was on Piers Morgan. She was a lawyer, passed the bar, everything, blah blah. Parents love her. Parents paid for her tuition in America. Those OF, not just the OF where you're showing cleavage, or OF when you're getting.
But bruv,
and I'm
what
just
some
like,
of them gal are making,
bro.
I hear it.
Bro, she said that's what she showed her mom, her dad. Like, as a dad, you can never support her, but you can hear her. Can you?
You know what it is, yeah.
I don't think I can hear her, man.
Nah, you know what it is, yeah. Like, I feel like to a certain degree, with your kids, after a certain age, bro, if that's your choice, that's your choice.
Do you know what? Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Because when
you're
arguing on Twitter, it's you that they're gonna put. It's your cheeks they're gonna post.
Yeah, it's a conversation we had with Michael from Newbury. It's like, you're still 20, you're still at home. To an extent, some people might still be like, where's your child? But he's still 20. Big at 26, like there's an age where your parents are. Like you're saying, the girl I'm talking about, she's 26, 27. She didn't want to do the bar, she wanted to porn. Her parents might be disappointed, and within their immediate circle, because she's from a Middle East background, Muslim background. In their immediate circle, it might be shameful. But to the wilder world, nobody's looking at your parents for this decision.
And to be fair, if I'm driving the Bentley,
that's what one of them said to Pierre. I think it was even her. Pierce Berger says, "How are your kids gonna feel about this?" And when this person says, "They can cry in the bear, they can cry in the Bentley."
Do you get what I mean? Like, I feel like it affects your kids. Like, if you're the porn star, it affects your kids more than it affects your parents.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you get what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah,
that's very true.
If I'm pulling up to church in a Bentley Bentayga, can you really say nothing to me?
Why you put? I guess God loves everybody.
Wait. So because I'm a porn star, I can't love Jesus.
It's actually in conflict of that. You can, but you will be made feel like, maybe from the places we went to church, maybe I'm projecting. If they knew that was your background and you're out here horroring and being in church, you'd probably be made feel such a shame that you don't want to be in that place in the first place.
Yeah, but bro, the choir mistress is fucking the pastor. Can you really chat to me?
What church are you talking about? This guy talking about. What's going on here?
Oh my god, Jordan, you never guess what happened to somebody I know. Listen to me, to somebody I know.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
To a friend of mine.
A friend of yours.
Yeah. So this friend was driving in town on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Not what you think of. Erase that from your memory right now.
Okay. I thought this. No, I don't want to say anything. No. All right, keep talking.
You know what? I love the synergy that we've gotten to at this point. But
nah, did you spawn me today, man? That group chat. I was thinking about it right up to front of that. This guy is actually crazy. Anyways,
the thing is, it wasn't even that. It wasn't that thing. I promise you. Anyways, so what's called this friend of mine or whatever was rolling through town, innit? You know, like if you're going from Wigwam to Charlie's, you know the way that when you can't go right on the Chrono Bridge anymore, you have to go straight all the way around. So allegedly, this guy had an extra passenger in the back. You know, 1, 2, 3, and then someone on the lap. Yeah. Right? And driving through town, obviously, you know, that's not the most legal thing. See a Fed car coming this way. Friend is going that way. I say, calm. Friend keeps driving, calm. He makes it around, and now there's a Fed car behind him.
Oh, God.
Driving, you know, trying to stay calm. Friend is telling the person in the back, yo, keep your head down. Just don't be doing any, because, you know, lights probably see and shit like that. As the friend is driving, whoop, whoop. Bruv. I thought that nigga's license was gone. Also, because allegedly, there might have been some other things in play as well.
Like some good plant.
Some may say.
Some may say
through, was it secondhand exposure? Bro.
All right, okay.
Maybe a little.
Yeah.
But it's not, but like I'm talking about minimum, bare minimum.
This friend.
Do you get what I'm saying?
This friend.
Yeah, that friend. To be honest, that's a regular bastard. I don't know how they do it. So anyways, driving now. Whoop, whoop. Fuck. I was like, oh yeah, your license is gone, brother. Drove right past it.
Oh, you just have to start thanking God. You take that as
instantly.
Whoever that guy is, start praying and say, thank you, God. God bless you, God.
Instantly.
Jeez.
Fam, you know, bruv. Have you ever had some close calls and it's just like, if you had pulled me over then.
Oh. And yeah, nah, that wasn't even a charger moment. Because I was going to be like, yeah, it's charger, but he
ain't got charge shit.
Nah, fair play, man.
Oh, what I was going to tell you? Oh, yeah. Women are nice people.
They're not nice people.
Not nice
We've been known this.
All right, so on TikTok now, yeah. What? Listening to this dilemma. And we're going to have some dilemmas today. Because I got a few.
Okay.
All right, this is a dilemma episode. Don't come here for anything more than dilemma. Whatever. So, this woman, am I the asshole, right? She goes, am I the asshole for telling my husband's workmate to stop bringing him food because they're coddling her husband? So, he works a labor-intensive job. He works on a minimum 65 hours a week. And she does a little thing, and then she comes home so she can stay home with the kids and shit like that. She refuses to. She doesn't. She makes him lunch maybe sometimes, but he's like, he comes home, he does some housework at home, and sometimes he's just tired and he can't make food. He can't make lunch for himself. And then she's like, someday she sees that he doesn't take his lunch back to work, and then she checks the bank statements and sees that there's one transfer for $45 every month, and she's like, or every week or whatever, and she's like, how are you only spending that? Like, where are you eating? And then the guy's like, oh, one of the guys at work, his wife will bring everyone in food. So if you chip in, they'll bring in food. So she's like, she's not your maid. You guys are adults. If you want to have lunch, make lunch yourself. Blah blah blah. Take care of yourself. All this kind of shit. She's like, all right, whatever. He's chatting to the guy whose wife does all the food, all the making of the food and shit like that. And because they're supposed to work on a site or whatever. And then she takes the phone and she's like, your wife isn't a slave. Stop using her, and if you guys want to get food, you guys are coddling all the people, because it's not even just her husband. Like apparently, it's a couple of the people that work. Give this guy money, his wife, he'll bring in food for everybody.
What if the wife is doing chef mags at home and they're paying for? You don't know that,
and it's like, okay, so you don't want to do it, and because at first I thought it was one of those situations where it was a female co-worker just cooking for him, and just like, okay, I can understand that, and even with that. You don't want to do it.
Yeah.
If you don't want to do it, sure.
Yeah, you can still hear it, because if you didn't want to do some work at home and then a male co-worker was doing the house, fixing the drain or whatever, you'd be like, don't get him to fix it. Like, I can hear that one a bit more.
I can hear that one a bit more. But so he's eating food and he works super hard and he's saying, let me just pay for this convenience and I'm going to get food. And she has a problem with it.
Now she's a hater.
She's a hater.
I know that it's sometimes like they don't want to do it, but they don't want someone else to feed their man. Even though it's through the guise of, I'm actually paying for a service. It's not like she's doing it from the goodness of her heart. They're not coming in with an extra lunch for her, an extra lunch for him, and then say, oh, I made you a little bit. That would I can hear, because that's how they're trying to steal your man, isn't it? They're trying to the way through a man's heart is through their stomach. If a girl's doing that, me too, I'll be like, you can't be doing this. My missus is gonna get mad. But this one, if I'm paying for, I'm literally paying for a service.
Yeah,
I'm also, paying for to get.
I'm not even dealing with her. Yeah. I'm dealing with him, and he's bringing the food. Bro, why do you care? And look, this is the thing. If you don't want to do it for me,
calm.
Shut your mouth.
But do you think that'll make her want to do it? And are you the type of person, if someone does it for a reason other than the genuine reason is I want to do it for you, does it bother you?
Out of pettiness, I'll do it. Out of sheer pettiness, I'll do it. I promise you that.
You'll do what you.
Oh, like if I was a wife in the situation.
Yeah.
If I was a wife in the situation, out of sheer pettiness, I'm cooking for him every day.
That's it. Because that's what I'm just asking. Like, if some people do things with the intention, it's like, I don't really want to do this, but I don't want them to do it. Yeah. I'm gonna do it just because I want them to do it.
What? Just because I don't want that? Because I don't trust that I don't trust your niggas. You know what?
No, with niggas, I hear it. Because if I didn't want to. Like back when you're on the street, I was on the streets, and you don't want to be like, I don't necessarily want to be driving you here and there. Another nigga might be like, I'll do it. I'll do it for you. If he's not doing it, I'll do it.
All of a sudden, a nigga's picking your babes up from the airport.
And then she's like, no, he's just being nice.
Bro, this nigga lives in Wicklow, and you're telling me he's driving from Wicklow to the airport to drop you in Briggz? Are you crazy? To go back to Wicklow?
He's just being nice. He's just but you didn't want to do it.
And you know what? That's the thing that pisses me off. Like, because there's some man that how they move to your girl, it's just blatant.
Yeah,
and she's yo, bro, that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
But the man that is like, they're never gonna say when they say shit to test the waters.
Yeah.
And your girl's like, and this is the thing about nice girls. Your girl's like, oh, but like, what am I supposed to say? Just I have a boyfriend. He didn't even say anything like that. I'm like, bro,
it's called gaslight. It's a sort of gaslight, isn't it?
Bro.
They're subtly making you gaslighting you into thinking. It's like, is he moving to me? Nah, he's not moving to me.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, some of you have been moved to enough times that you know the game.
Yeah, I hear it, but some of them it's because it's their friend, and they don't want the human in them don't want to assume the worst in their friend. Like, it's very human to be like, he's my friend. He wouldn't do that.
Fuck your friend.
Like, it's very human to give your friend the benefit of the doubt.
Okay,
yeah, it's just a human thing to do.
The same way that you'll come to me and you be like, that girl wants to fuck you, is the same way I'll come to you and tell you that guy wants to fuck you.
Well, it's rarely us, yeah. Maybe not you. It's rarely that there are friends that they say it about. It's rarely about the female friend that they say, that female friend's trying to fuck you. But for us, it's the male friend that we're saying it about. It's like, for us,
what fuck me for?
For us, it might be like a girl on the timeline that you might have too much interaction with. They're like, yo, that girl's trying to smash. Which that's not me. But for in our case, it's like, yo, that guy that says your boy best friend, yeah, he lying.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, you can be a great friend, but there's certain things that you've taken this too far.
You're doing too much.
You're really
driving to Wicklow to pick up from the airport and then drive. Unless you live in Wicklow, even I can hear that. Even then, it's too much because you're driving up and back from Wicklow is an hour and a half. Calm. But drive to Wicklow to drop it to the south side of Dublin or somewhere, north side of Dublin, and go back to the south of Wicklow. Nah.
There was a situation. There was a situation in the past year. Seeing this girl, whatever now, and she was like, "This is the thing, right? Because I have female friends, I have to allow certain leeway. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I'll just be a hypocrite otherwise. Do you get what I'm saying?
Sometimes it's okay to be a hypocrite.
You know what?
Sometimes
I
it is.
Hear it.
Sometimes you know what? Sometimes you have
Where
to
were you then?
Sometimes like, yeah, I know what I said, but come on, man.
So what's called? Yeah, seeing this girl, whatever now, yeah, and I saw the situation instantly. I'm like, this guy wants to fuck you. She's like, no, he's just being nice, blah 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 blah. I'm like, bruv, he wants to fuck you, innit? So now, tell me why she's ready to take the bus home to go to her, just take the bus home to go to her ends. Why is this nigga that is 30 minutes away want to come to where she is to drive 30 minutes away from the way where he just came? That's an hour.
That's an hour. That's he has to drive an hour home
to take her home.
I thieved the game.
To then go back to his house. When she said, "Yo, I'm already taking the bus. It's cool. I'm fine. It's not even raining."
I picked the game,
bro.
You have to do the extra at the start. You have to do the extra. You have to put what Rick Ross says. You ain't with us when we're putting shots up in the gym. You ain't with us when you're shooting in the gym. You have to be shooting in the gym. Put the work in, and then you get the bibs.
Brother, I could have upcutted the nigga, man. Bro, so you're telling me you're comfortable at home? This because it's different if you're like out.
Yeah.
Like if you were close to where she was, like fuck it, I'm 5 minutes away. Let me, bro. You think I'm leaving my house?
We've all done that extra bit for Swag.
Oh no.
We've done that extra.
No.
Oh, he was disguising as mates.
He was disguising as I'm broski.
Yeah. No,
that's what the problem is. Because the thing is, if you're just blatantly moving to her, yeah, cool. Game recognized game is cool.
God, yeah.
But you're doing, we could be friends. Let's do this.
Them issues, they're past me now. Like, I remember listening to Mark saying, like, I want marriage. I don't want to have, like, relationship problems in a marriage.
Facts.
I don't want to have, I want to have marriage problems.
Yeah.
How are we paying these bills? How are we going to make this money work? Let's structure our finances. That's marital problems.
Bro, when are we having this you? That's what I care about.
Yeah, marital problems.
You get what I mean?
Your boy best friend's trying to... I'm like, come on, man. Dead this right now, man.
Fuck that nigga, man.
Right, more dilemmas.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so shout out to Oloni, bruv.
Oh, she has to be blocked.
Why does Oloni have to be blocked?
I just said one day that she's not going to do a thread and it's going to be a glorious day. Do you know there was an era on Twitter, yeah? She was doing thread.
Bruv. Ladies, let's have some fun.
Oh,
you know it's going off.
Will she still do it?
I think she still does. Yeah,
I'm not there. Can't see it.
do you know how
Every
funny that
day
is?
there was like a new trend. I think since she got the ring, people were kind of cooking her for encouraging whole behavior or women to be hoes or whatever. And she got cooked, so it's basically selling a false image or selling a false.
Oh, you mean
product.
like all the single ladies?
Yeah. So meanwhile, you're happy home with Beyonce. So people came at her for that, and she was kind of like, "No, I've never promoted. I just wanted the girls to be sexually liberated. I've never said this is what I'm doing." I was like, "Yeah, once you start defending yourself, you're losing."
You know, like that. Okay, because there was a wild one. All right, we'll go straight. Dear Aloni, I am sick with guilt. My girls and I, all in relationships / engaged, recently went on a girls' trip to Danke Sounds Ibiza, and all 3 of us cheating on our men. This is so far from our normal good girl selves. But personally, I enjoyed every minute of it. My man doesn't really pleasure me sexually, but we are still so compatible in other ways. Sex is decent enough, but he's not as adventurous or as attentive as I truly desire. The guy I met in Ibiza rocked my world. I was shivering in orgasms.
Wait, this started with I am so sick with what?
Guilt.
Doesn't sound like it, man. I'm actually scared of women.
Facts.
Women are scary.
Absolutely facts. I was shivering in orgasm. Like I totally forgot sex could feel that good. My friends also had similar experiences with the guys they cheated with. We've all sworn secrecy with one another. What happens in Ibiza stays in Ibiza. But I'm still texting the guy under a fake name in my phone, and I can't help myself. What does this mean for long term for my relationship? I feel so guilty when I'm with my man, and now he's probably noticed I've been physically distant since I got back. I just don't know how to process any of this and what this means. Whether I take this to the grave or tell him, help me, bruv.
Someone's gonna slip up.
Oh,
4 people keeping a secret is too much.
100%.
One person's gonna fuck up.
One of them, guilt is going to kill them. And you know what? Is this one?
Yeah.
It's actually this one.
Like 4 people. Yeah, once it's more than 2, once more person knows, you're always it's too much.
And you know what? Yeah, the fact that you're still texting him.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like if you weren't texting him anymore, the guilt would probably still eat you. But bro, you
still want more. You want to go back. And I think I've said this before. The novelty of anything new feels nice.
Facts.
Like that's a lot of it is what it is. It's like the novelty does feel like, oh, this is exciting. It's new. Work, relationship, everything go through a period of like stagnation and consistency, and it's just about deepening that and understanding like, okay, this is where I am. That if you do anything, once you start a new job, the novelty feels good. It's like, oh shit, get to work from home. Oh, I get to do this. Oh, there's a gym on site. After a year or 2 years, it just feels like work.
Even what's called getting a pay rise.
Yeah. It's like, oh, this is gonna pay me more money. So the novelty is to have a bit more. After a while, it's just like, it's just what it is.
After a while, after paycheck 3, 4,
exactly.
It's just that's how much I get paid now.
So yeah, so I think it's very human. She's had this new experience in her life, and sex is it's a pleasurable experience. So she's had a new pleasurable experience in her life. So her emotion, her body and her mind is probably overplaying it to then what it is, because that's what we do as human beings. If she probably dealt with this guy proper, probably won't be compatible.
Bro,
shivering with orgasms.
Is, bruv.
I guess also the guy that she's probably with is probably like, again, probably just got comfortable doing missionary one thing on, like, does it say how long they're together?
No, I don't know. It doesn't.
Yeah, no.
But to be honest, one of them's engaged.
Yeah. Did she not say like, oh no, one of them is engaged and they went for the? Mm-hmm. She said, read it again. She said all my friends engaged and married.
All my friends, my girls and I, all in relationships / engaged.
Oh, okay, / engaged. Yeah. So all in relationships / engaged.
Do you feel like the guilt takes her?
Yeah. Yeah. Because if she's already writing about it, eventually she's gonna find it's not gonna be enough expressing it this way. She's trying to find outlets to kind of let the guilt out. Maybe for it because on my TikTok it's always like Reddit TikToks of women cheating, trying to find that outlet to kind of let it out. Eventually she's gonna. That's why they say sometimes confession isn't for you, for the person, it's for yourself. Yeah. You have to let them know so you feel like that. Oh, I feel like a new person. Let them make the decision now if they want to stay or leave.
Do you feel like she should just come out with it and just accept that relationship is done?
The thing is, depending how deep she is in the relationship, it might not necessarily be done.
The fact that you're still texting me, I think that's the reason.
I think that's why. Yeah, I think I think a lot of people, not just men, a lot of people even if they don't know it themselves, or even if they can say, "Oh no, I never would. It can never be me." If their person goes away on a holiday, sleeps with someone else, and that's all it was, a lot of people can be like, "Fine." More so than if it's a work wife, because then there's a bit of intimacy, personal intimacy that I can't overlook that. But don't say the shivering orgasm part to your partner.
I was just about to ask.
Don't say that part. The details of what will kill you.
Look, if your enemy,
because they can't say your wife, you have to say your enemy.
if your enemy's wife, what's it called, was confessing to you, do you want details?
I don't even want to know. So never mind the details.
I'm happy keeping my bliss.
Yeah, like ignorance is. I always have this conversation. I don't know what the information does for me, rather than just reassure me that, like, all right, I'm out. Like, that's all the extra information. The extra information, if it was like, realistic, I think we had this when GB and Fiona were on. It's like a kiss could be like, okay, forgivable. Sex with a stranger, I don't know. Like, I don't want to be in a cap on the podcast. Sex with someone you know. Yeah, that's like sex with someone I know, someone you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. That.
Lock off. Like sex with a stranger, like we're saying, oh, it's a one-time thing. Away in Ibiza, don't even know who he is. I've not kept in contact. A lot of people, whether they want to believe it or not, it's something that they might be like, you know what, maybe.
Honestly, I don't think I can.
You don't think you can
because you know why? Because you're never going on holiday again.
Yeah.
And like, because I can't. It's not even like I can send you out with the air tag. Or you're never going anywhere again.
Yeah, I think that's what it is though. Even if you think you can, that's what I'm saying. You don't know, but you might be like, okay, let me try. But the minute it's like, oh, I'm going to see my sister. Like,
we're going to see your sister.
It just disappears.
You know what it is for me, yeah? The thing is, even if I could get over it, even if I could be like, yeah, let's be together, the person that I would be, isn't somebody you'd want to be with, and it's not somebody I want to be. Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be paro. About
petty,
everything,
paranoid. Bring it, because if you decide to stay, you really have to decide to let go.
No, at this point, clone. I might as well clone your phone.
Yeah,
every message you get, I'm getting to.
Yeah.
Like
Chris Rock said it in his special. He was like, look, once you cheat and you get that person back, you never really get the same person back. Yeah, even if it's them. There's certain things about it that's like, nah, that's never going to be there.
They're always going to hold back a certain
part of
themselves. You get what I'm saying?
And it's human nature to preservation. Is once you hurt, you want to preserve yourself, whether it be physically or like we had on the pod. Simba said he couldn't drive for a while because his mental and his physical was like, I need to protect myself. That's our instinct, our desire is provide and protect. That's what we need to do. So I don't know. Like for her, come clean. Dead the relationship, be ready to give up the relationship.
Yeah, and you know what as well? I feel like if your libidos and your sex drives and your like, if he's not to a certain level, I feel like she'll cheat again.
Yeah, and isn't that a crazy thing though? Because I can hear her saying, "I find my person who's compatible to be with me. Like he suits my lifestyle, he suits who I am. We get along, we get each other. But this aspect of my life just isn't where I would want. It's okay, but isn't where I want it to be." In that instant, people will say, then just leave and find someone that can offer you that. But you're
to find this one.
And then you're just giving up actually 90% of what a relationship is. You're just saying like, oh, I'm going to throw this away because I need to get that extra 10%. It's actually like that 10% rule. That everything you'll get within 90% and that 10% won't be there.
Like, it depending on how important sex is to you.
Yeah.
Like, it could really be, do you get what I mean?
I know, I hear it. I do hear because it's like saying if someone... we always say this. A woman's one is like, I need them to provide a certain lifestyle for me, and that's important to you. Yeah, you could leave because they're not able to provide. They could just. We can't really tell someone what's so important to them within the dynamic of their own relationship.
Back in your whore days, if you'd gone with somebody and let's just say she's just not, just deadbeat in it.
Yeah, it was. I've been there.
Like,
it did deter me.
Yeah,
it did.
100% is deterring.
Yeah, it did.
Because anyways.
What the fuck was that? Why did you stop there? Don't worry. Actually, what is actually this? Oh no, I think we've had this talk before because I really was listening to Tree Shots and I really don't get this whole thing about getting balls, and I want to know what is it about it that's like an elite thing to do.
You're asking the wrong person, bro.
Okay, fair enough. Because I hear them talk about it so often, and I'm just like, I don't get why there's like. I don't get the dynamics, the rules, like I just don't understand it.
But I also feel like bottle culture. By the time you stop clubbing, bottle culture is only started coming in.
Ah, okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause I don't really think you've been.
I've got about table bottles once. It was my fucking stag.
Yeah, but even then, bruv, you're getting married. You're getting married like next month.
That's why
I'm not trying to chat to girl on.
That's
on
it,
table.
because that's how they talk about it. It was like this drink is allocated, and you'll have. Like, say me, you, Braun, Bex are going clubbing. Ron or Beck, I don't know which one of them. So Beckley would bring a girl, for example, and then that girl for now, she can drink from the bottle, but her brethren can't, because that's actually Beck's girl and Beck's pay for the table, but I was like, the dynamic and the politics, I was like, maybe I need to cite someone that can explain this to me, because I listen to them pretty often, and most of the times I'm like, nah, I don't understand this, I don't get it.
Yeah, but I guess what's called, it's not for you to get in it.
Yeah.
Like it's just, it wasn't, well, I feel like it's seeping into Irish culture now, because I know Avella, they be bottle, but apart from that, before, like, I don't really think there was a lot of places that we went to that were actually niggas were probably getting bottles.
We were just.
But I was broke back then.
Yeah. On it, we had a talk on a previous episode. We talked about potential and fulfill your potential. And this week I was having to I was just thinking to myself about like satisfaction. You might not fulfill the potential to the level that you want to feel it, or someone you might look at. Again, sports is where I can just like Mario Balotelli, high potential, didn't fulfill it, but he might be fully satisfied as a person within his career, etc. My question to you is, you might not see like, okay, I'm not fulfilling my potential, but do you feel satisfied as a person?
Nah, not even close.
Yeah.
Like, it's just kind of, it's weird. Like, if I'm honest, right now, life is in a weird place, because it feels like this whole year has been all right, cool. I've got to sort all of this messy shit out. I finally feel like I'm ready. I'm out of it. And then, bam, something hits, and it's like, okay, got to sort all of this shit out. And it feels like I've put a lot of things on the back burner.
Yeah.
Things that I didn't want to put on the back burner, and it makes me come across looking a certain way, and make me come across like, oh, I'm not interested in certain things and stuff like that. And it's like, it's actually not that. It's just that, bro, for me anyways, like I told you, I like to take my L's in peace. Yeah. I take my L's in silence. Bro.
That's how it should be. You shouldn't be announcing on TikTok. Oh, by the way, lads, I took an L today.
Do you get what I'm saying? For me, if I'm taking an L, unless you're close, you'll never find it out, bro. So like instead of coming out here embarrassing myself, embarrassing others, and just making it messy and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? It's just, for me, I'll just rather step back from everything, and then I'll come back later. It's probably not the best, because for certain people that aren't in the inner circle, they don't know. Yeah. So it's just kind of like, did you just disappeared? Yeah. And like, I've left your message on read for 6 weeks now.
Yeah, to be fair, Joe told me to text you.
Shit.
Because he didn't text me. He was like, "Is he alright?" I was like, "Yeah, he's calm. I record with him." Like, for me, it's like, I see you at least once a week minimum. Yeah. So I don't really feel the effects of like it as I used to back in the days. Because like, I see him once a week, so I'm not really feeling the effect like everybody else might feel the effect of you distancing themselves. So I don't know.
But also, you know what it is as well. Back then, there was 4 of us, and I wasn't really boys with any of yous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true. You and Joe. I was more friends with Joe. Joe was like, the whole expansion was his idea. To get Dave and to get you came from him. Did you know that kind of thing?
So it's like, yeah, cool. I knew you through your girlfriend at the time, but like,
we weren't boys.
You know what I'm saying? And even then, it was kind of like,
we do a podcast together.
Yeah, like, even when I disappeared, like, you can't fully disappear. There's one time I disappeared for like 48 hours, and niggas were calling cousins to knock on doors and shit like that. I'm like, bro, it's long. But like, we're boys now. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, there's only 2 of us. I can't, like, back then, we weren't paying money. No money. Bro.
It was all free.
Bro, Deji, don't waste my money.
But I need you rise. Don't waste my money.
I don't give a fuck how you feel. You better rise, bro. Like, bro, if Jordan takes you, reply that for like, the only times that I can get away with it,
it's in between recordings.
In between recordings, and I better have that episode ready.
No, to be fair, that's just been professional and adult, doing what you need to do regardless how you feel. That's all. That's essentially professionalism, and just like showing up to when you need to show up. When you don't need to show up, I ain't gonna do shit. And
but so like I feel like I don't really feel like I'm satisfied, and I feel like a big part of not being satisfied is just because if you always feel like you have you know what, if I didn't feel like I had the potential to do great things, fuck it,
fair enough.
Like I was failing anyways.
No.
But if you're like, I'm expecting an A in this exam, and you come out with even a C, you're kind of like,
what the fuck happened here?
My leaving
I'm capable of better.
I was expecting an A. I came out with a B1. I was vexed.
B1 is just there, man. Just
you know what I'm saying? But I was like, that's it. It was ordinary level maths. I was like, that's an easy A for me. Do you know what I'm saying? And then
I think I got an A2 ordinary level. Oh man, I was good at maths back in the days, man.
Yeah, but what about you?
I only asked that question because Irene, I'll pick her up from the bus stop in Drada when it was my 30th and we're going back home. And she kind of goes to me, she's like, how do you kind of live? How do you kind of feel living in Drada? And I could see what she meant. She's like, this is your life now. Are you okay with this? Without saying it, you kind of feel the vibe. You'll say, oh yeah. I was like, yeah. I don't mind. I don't care for it. I was like, I feel like it's my house is here, but I don't really partake anything here. But I know what she meant. She meant more than like just your house being there. How do you feel now? Your life is basically in Drada. And I was deep in it this week. I don't know why. I was just staying up late and I was thinking, I was like, yeah, how do I feel? And I was like, yeah, there is satisfaction in the part that, because I was looking at your story, not your, your brother's event on the story, and I wasn't there. And I was like, I don't really get FOMOs about these things anymore. And
that's why I was like, don't invite Jordan. He's not coming.
Yeah. And I was like, I feel like I'm satisfied in the aspect I've done the things I've wanted to do in life. The things, when you're young and you're like, oh, it'll be cool to do this, or I'd want to do this. Because I've done that, I've traveled through Asia. I've done a road trip in California. I've gone to festivals. I go to a Greek island and I come back and say, it was all right. So because I've done the things I've always thought, oh, that'd be cool. The only thing I will say though is I didn't get to live abroad for a 6 months or a year period. I would have loved to have done that. But one of my colleagues' dad fucking retired early. Moved to Spain, bought a house, has a bar downstairs. So it's never too late. Doesn't matter what stage of life you do it, you can do it now. So I was deep and I was like, no, that's the one thing in my, up to now that I've said, in my head, I was like, I would have loved to have done that, would have loved to have achieved that, to have done it, but I didn't do other aspects because I was like, it really doesn't bother me that where I live. But I understand from her standpoint, point, is she could be like, yo, this is your life now. You have to be at a stage where you're content to live there and be like, this is where I'm going to do life.
Yeah, but do you feel like because you have experienced all of these things and it's kind of not for me, that's for me?
That's
why you can be like,
I'm okay living this life.
I've gone out. Yeah. I've done the drugs.
I've done this. I've traveled to Asia. I've done
what I'm saying? It's at this point, it's almost feel like you kind of get to a point where you know what's for you and what's not for you. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like because you know what you want to do and what you don't want to do, and you've tried this, you've tried that, I've traveled. Now it's kind of like you sit all into your life as I know I don't want to live in Cork, so it's kind of I want to live 15 minutes from
my parents.
Perfect. Of course I'm satisfied because I got exactly.
I've done the things I wanted to do now, because obviously you think of I need to be more hungry, and am I satisfied as a person? Just self-reflection. Am I satisfied? Why don't I have the desire to still be outside and mingle and socialize? Why do I'm not as pressed about I need to be out and do these things? It's because you've said it before about an event. Once you've been to one, you've been to them all. That's kind of what Rights Venue felt like back in the days. But it slapped every time. Every time it slapped every time. And it's when I'm in these spaces, if I had been there, I would have had a good time. And I know that every time I'm out with you or at an event or anything, a listening party, I have a great time. I really enjoy myself. But also I'm not it's not just about going out. It's even about traveling. I went to a Greek island and came back and said I was calm. But 5 years ago to go to a Greek island, bro, I wouldn't give a rat's where I stayed.
Also a very different experience. And also, nigga, you got money now.
Amen.
Shit's changed.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can't stay, bro. I can't stay in a box no more. I can't stay in stupid places anymore. Do you know what I'm saying?
But what would it take for you to feel like I'm a best? Just to again back to the question of meet your potential. to feel satisfied. Because some people don't meet the potential that we see in them, but they might still feel the satisfaction.
Honestly, I have no idea, because there's a certain wage I wanted to hit.
Yeah.
Like, I was looking for a job, wage I wanted to hit, doubled it, bang through that again, didn't feel satisfied. Even, what's called? Podcast to a certain degree. It was like...
Yeah, the podcast, it makes me happy, but I don't know when I will get, like, satisfaction from the pod. It's weird. The podcast is weird.
Genuine question, yeah. Because as much as, cool, I like podding. Like, it's cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I don't feel this burning passion, desire. The minute it gets peak...
We've said this before. We said there is a threshold that we're saying, Didge, we're putting too much time and money into this. We are investing too much. As long as it remains fun, there's a money threshold that I'm like, fun and money. There has to be like, it can't be like this much money and this much fun. That's a 9
to 5.
Yeah, he has to stay within some kind of balance.
But like, it's weird. I don't really feel like, oh my God, I love podcasting.
Yeah.
You know how some people talk about like music?
The musician, especially musicians. I think that's, I agree. So I agree with what you're saying, because when you talk to musicians, like when you were talking to Fortune, you'll be like, I can tell your whole being is I need to do music.
You wake up and you are Treble Cliff. Like, bro,
I need to do music.
You know what I mean? I don't feel that way about podding. And you know what? Yeah, the reason why we tried so hard to not miss an episode, apart from consistency and all that, because if we miss 2-3 episodes, we're not coming back.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. Even when we do the Christmas, when we do loads of episodes, come back in January. It's always like,
bro, it's long. And trust me, I went from having a podcast, I missed a week, missed 2 weeks. It's been 3 years. Bro, it really is just crazy like that.
But you know, a part of it also is, as well as consistency, is the standard around us is high in podding now as well. So because it's high, we have to maintain that standard too. Because if there was no standard, like there used to be no standard, so we'll give you an episode in 2 weeks, man. But if we're not giving an episode in 2 weeks, there's bare other Black and Irish podcasts that people can go listen to.
Young Theory, bro. Go listen to Reckless Dog. Go listen to Old Man. There's 7 of them, man. Every voice you need.
The podcast, I was watching Kick Game, and James literally said, I only did a podcast. James and Fuad on Shits and Gigs were on it. Yeah. So I literally he said, I did a podcast because I was doing a 9 to 5 and I need to be delusional about something else that's going to make me think I'm not doing this forever. And I think I've said this before, that's what it serves. It's my new delusion. It's my new, like, okay, I might not do my 9 to 5 forever, but it might not be the case.
Do you feel like how we see podcasting and the podcast and all that, because even having Dongo on the podcast, and how he's talking about, like, he wants to inspire, he wants to do this, he wants to do that. It's like, I appreciate all of that. Shout out to you. I don't know if I feel that way.
No, I don't feel that way. I definitely don't feel that way.
Do you feel like that's a detriment to us?
Yeah, because we don't. Yeah, no, it actually is, because it's an external drive that maybe you need to be greater. Like, it has to come from, everybody has that external, not everybody, a lot of people have that external drive that drives them to be like, no, I want to go to that next level. And his is like, I come from he's found it. He says, I come from a council estate where people don't do non-traditional paths. We just see this. I want to show them, no, you can also do a non-traditional path and be this. I grew up in a council estate. You grew up in a council estate. And then, that niggas don't need me to inspire them.
You think I do fuck with niggas?
The time that they would say I was inspiring is when I was in church and I get my degree and they're like, say, oh, the young people are now seeing that it is possible, that there was, especially at the time I got the degree in 2017 or when I went to college, they said they're saying in our community, Congolese community at the time, there's like, oh, kids here, we don't really have loads of graduates. We always see the Nigerians and their kids are graduating. We don't really see many Congolese kids graduate.
Yeah. We set the bar.
So now to see you graduate, it's like it fills us with pride. And I didn't really deep in. I was like, And what my pastor's daughter would say it to me as well. She'd be like, it's really only you and Nathan within our community, Congolese community, that we see do this. And you're not deep in it. You're not deep in it. Like, I'm not doing this to inspire anybody. I need a job.
They told me this is how to live life.
Yeah, exactly. So there was no external drive, and I think you're right. But there is no external drive for us, rather than, like, what is our motivation to do this pod? the best we can.
Honestly, to be honest, motivation is I want to get paid to be myself.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to have to put on this facade of, oh, hi, I'm Idris.
Yeah.
And all of this and all of this. Fuck all that shit, bro.
Yeah,
like,
no,
I want to wake up and say, dick talk and get paid for that shit.
Exactly. I think that is that's probably the motivation for us isn't to inspire. If we do along the way, yes, good. Mm-hmm. If people listen to us and picking up nuggets along the way, of course. And I think naturally, like Simba said, if you focus on the main thing, all the things will come along with it. You will inspire, you will motivate people. But I don't think that we have that external drive to be inspirational.
Do you feel like you're too flawed to inspire?
Yeah, but as I said to you, a 9-year-old can't tell that. They will just see another, like, shout out Leon with the book. Mm-hmm. Like, he's a human being. We've talked to him. Like, I think sometimes because people have their grasp of Black and Irish, they won't highlight that. Mm-hmm. But he's there. Another Black and Irish kid or mixed race kid is seeing Leon on TV. They're not seeing the human aspect. They're just seeing someone that looks like me is in the space. Mm-hmm. And that example I gave is Cherry and Ray. It's probably a very flawed human being, but as a 9-year-old, I can tell.
Oh, actually, you know, funny enough, because I was thinking about that, and I think the reason why it's gotten easier as you've grown up is because you're older than footballers now. Yeah, you can't look up to exactly, bro. That's like saying, oh yeah, Sancho, yeah, that's my big bro. Bro, the nigga's like 22.
Yeah, but like,
exactly, literally younger than my little brother.
Yeah. And I get what you're saying. So we would think, because we're old enough to know we're flawed, so we would think we're too flawed to inspire. Mm-hmm. But a 15-year-old can't tell that. They can't. They just see. Maybe it's different now because we talk rather than where you're Michael Jordan. You just play basketball and then you dip. So you're inspiring the whole generation to play basketball because they can't. You're just a godlike figure. Yeah, they're not. They can't really just tell the human aspect of you. Yeah. So no.
All right. So. Before we get out of here,
yeah.
I've got some. I was watching Blue Therapy, yeah.
I've seen the clip, the one with the big back.
Bruv!
Big back.
Bruv! You know what? Let's start there.
Someone said if I had a back, I'd be walking out all the time as well.
Bruv, let's start there. So, that's Sean and Ray. Yeah? First of all, Ray has back.
We saw. It is
insane.
Is that BBL or?
Bro, you're asking the wrong person. Oh, yeah. Maybe she's South African. You know them man.
Yeah.
But yeah, she has back. Her attitude kind of stinks. Bro, they're a toxic couple. Like, she is. You know when both people are this way toxic? Yeah. As in, like, I'm a bad bee. I take care of me. This, that. He's. Bro, don't chat to me like that. What's good? Apparently, so she's 30, and they met on a dating site, yeah. And he said he was 28. Turns out nigga's 26. After they clap cheeks and everything, that's when she finds out. And my guy is like, I didn't lie. You just didn't ask. He's that kind of toxic. Yeah. And he's like, oh, yo, like, I need to keep certain things. I don't need to tell you everything. I need to keep certain things secret, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, so like she's there, she's calling him a liar, she's doing this, and he's like, bro, I'm not a liar, man. How could I be a liar? You just didn't ask. That's not lying.
Or making information isn't lying. I hear it. That's something to talk. Oh, it is, yeah. It is, yeah.
Is it really? Really?
Okay, back on the holiday scenario.
If you don't ask me the question.
Okay, back on the holiday scenario. They go on that holiday, they say, oh, was there any boys? And she said, yeah, there was boys in the club, yeah, we saw them. But she didn't tell you they smashed. But you didn't ask if she smashed the boys. You just asked if their presence was there. What would you say?
You know what? Objection overruled.
See, because she made the information. Because that when it finds out, you're like, yeah, but I asked if the man them was in the club, and you're like, yeah, I told you the man them was in the club. You didn't ask me if we smashed.
Yeah. This is why you have to ask specific questions.
Exactly. But yeah, back to your point.
But yeah, so fam, there was a point you saw the video where she's like, oh, I'm tired of this. Yeah. Because he was like, bro, anybody can come and replace you, bro. Your mom, your auntie, and she's like, you know that will piss me off. So that's why she walked away. And it's like, just because you have back, you always want to walk. Bro, they like, during the whole therapy session, they couldn't even let each other speak. They were just arguing over each other the whole time.
Okay, Blue Therapy is a...
I don't know if it's
acting, yeah? Because I know Shioma and your man Paul did it. Yeah. Remember that was scripted.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this one's scripted.
Bro, I don't know, because apparently, what's this girl's name again? Ray and Sean... Do you remember seeing a video on the timeline where this guy and this girl are arguing in front of like a Tesco's or something?
Yes.
And then apparently it's her.
Oh.
Remember she had cheeks too?
Is that the wait? There's a computer couple. Is that the one that someone that pulled up and said offered her the lift and she got in the car?
First of all, relationship done. That day, relationship done. Over.
Also, shout out to my man. Sure. She got that picture up. Sure. Well, I saw it. I was like, left land.
You know what? Like, if you see it through ball, you play it. So now, the other ones. There's Tunde and there's Marie. Did you see? Because if you saw the other clip, you would probably seen the clip of like, oh, she asked him for a holiday for like 15,000 to go on a holiday for 4 days, and he didn't give her. Okay, so, anyways, these guys have been on and off for 10 years. They met when they were 17. Man's got peas in it, like. But the thing is, his attitude stinks. Yeah, like you one of them, man. You know the kind of man.
Because he has peas, so his attitude stinks.
But so while they've been on and off, my guy's had 3 kids and 2 different baby moms.
Wait, so he ran one of them back again? Why are they still together? He had 3 kids. Because
you know what, yeah? We're broken up and you did something. So technically, I can't be mad because you're not mine. But
I hear it. That's what happened to, I think, Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. Yeah. That they were on a break and he got someone else pregnant and then they got back together.
Anyways, so the thing is, she is adamant on getting married. And this guy is saying, I am not signing shit. We're not getting married. Yeah. Bro, personally, I think this babe is there for the money. Mm-hmm. Because this guy is looking you in your eyes and telling you that he's not getting married. Mm-hmm. Like, even from the jump, they sit down and the therapist is like, yo, can you take off your glasses? He's like, no, I don't want to. Did you get what I'm saying? One of them, man. And like, he's just, you know, the guy's like, he's even going, she's not going anywhere.
I remember a friend of mine used to say that. What's she gonna do? Leave? She's not gonna leave, bro.
7 years in. But yeah, so he's not going anywhere. Like, the thing is, I feel like they do love each other to a certain degree. Yeah. Like, obviously, like, that does take a certain degree of love. Yeah. But it's toxic shit. Like, he's like, I'm not getting married. And then, so she asked him because, like, she's a high maintenance babe, innit? So she's asking, like, oh, I want 15K to go on holiday for 4 days in Miami. He's like, no. Cost of living crisis? No.
15K to go for 15K? 15K? I thought it was 1,500.
And then he was like, one day, because he uses her laptop sometimes, yeah? Bro, my guy sees a credit alert, 15K. He said, where did this come from? She said, client.
What type of client?
Apparently, some guy wanted to rent a house or some shit or buy a house, whatever. He put a deposit plus 6 months rent, and it just happened to be 15K. But you know what, though? The way he speaks to her, I hear it. I hear it. You've broken up so many times. You've had 3 kids.
Yeah.
I can have
at that stage, yeah. It's I don't know where I heard this on the podcast. It's like sometimes it's like if maybe the history wasn't what it was, this could work. Mm-hmm. But sometimes if so much shit has happened, it's hard to make it work. Yeah,
and
you just have to let it go.
If it does not matter how much you love each other, if there's that much history, sometimes
if that much toxic history, you're better off everybody going to start fresh because it's always going to remain. It's written now. It's part of your story. So unless we're human beings, unless you can actually, honestly, genuinely forgive and forget and remove everything, it's too hard. You've had 3 kids on her.
Yeah, but also
it's too much.
You know what they're saying in these streets? Find your least evil ex and beg them to stop.
I don't know why I love that line so much.
Because you know what? I saw it was Ashanti's 43rd
birthday with Nelly.
I said, bruv.
Find your least evil ex.
The evidence is there.
So coach says, so everybody just put in the block now.
Bruv, apparently so.
Like, I hear it.
But yeah.
Find your least evil ex and beg them to stop because these streets, they're not what you think. After a certain age, I wasn't outside, but I can actually understand dealing with human beings that, like, it will get jarring. Yeah. It will get jarring after a certain age. It's not fun anymore.
From understanding and speaking to certain people, bro, the streets are treacherous. And not only treacherous for women.
But ways.
But you know what it is, yeah? I feel like we're in a generation where it just feels like the genders are just against each other, bro.
Yeah, gender wars. It's a big thing.
Everybody's trying to get one up. City girls up, city boys up, bro. Why can't we just love, man?
Like, I have people in England that are on the street and they said that's what it is. It's like it's a cycle of insecure men trying to be like fuckboys, not trying to get hurt. Then they hurt the women. Then the women then feel like, no, I got hurt last time. I'm gonna date multiple men. Their egos get bruised. They're hurt. They become insecure, and the cycle keeps going. And someone has to break the cycle. But yeah, it's cold out here.
But then, what's it called? I saw because I've only watched episode 1.
Yeah.
This is just episode 1.
Yeah, because see me watching it today. I was like, what are you watching therapy?
So now apparently when Marie goes on holiday, she's snapping in like 2-door cars in the passenger seat. My guy says, "What's that?" She says, "When I go to these places, I get chauffeurs."
It reminded me of Shits and Gigs. You know, one of the things they do. It said, my girl got dropped in a Range Rover. She said it was Bolt. They said, we'll spend the whole night trying to get that motherfucker.
I don't give a fuck how much cancellation
ordering and canceling.
I will get this fucking
Find that Bolt.
Do you get what I'm saying? And especially if he just left, you know, I'm close.
I've actually had girls that would tell me the guy that one of the guys that were seeing give them a lift to another guy that they wanted to see so they can get dick of them as well.
I've been the dick provider. That's the tradition. And you know what? It feels fantastic.
So you got the lift to get
You come back fed and full of energy.
Charge
Do you get what I'm saying? Filled with wine, everything. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So and then there's one last couple, Michael and Lauren, right? So Michael is a regular 9-to-5 guy. I think he works in like a dog shelter or something like that. And Lauren's a musician. And he was like, there was a point where him and her, like the relationship, her music career were leveling. But then one of her songs popped off. And now she's a bit more, you know, she's got shows in different places.
Yeah.
My guy's trying to follow her to the shows, you know, be a supportive boyfriend. But she's like, he's just bad vibes when he comes. Like, he just wants her to be doing, oh, hi, everybody, this is my boyfriend. And she's like, why are you bad vibes? Just stay at home at this point. And he's like, I just feel like her, I'm never going to be as important as her music career, this and that. And you know what? Yeah, hold that.
Yeah.
Bro, hold that.
I said music is one of those things that, it's so hard because you can't control it. Because even if you are the more talented one, you just don't know what song they're gonna make that's gonna elevate them to the next level, and you have to be able to hold it. You can't be your girlfriend's biggest hater.
Bro, she has the more valuable skill, and that's it. Just hold it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even look at the Beckham documentary. Like, look at the shit that Victoria had to endure because David was out there balling out,
and then he had to move to Spain, and he had to because again she was in the music, so music gets like at a peak, and then after a while, girl band, the boy band thing just got stagnant a bit, and then he was still. He became an entity. Like, he became a brand. So
the guy retired and I said, tomorrow, I'm going to Inter Miami.
So he's like, why is he not staying home with his wife? Why has he got to take this endeavor? I'm like, the same drive that makes him David Beckham stays. The body just fails. Like, after PSG, he was like, my body can't do what it used to. But the mind still has that drive that actually made him who he is today.
And the thing about it is, like, this money ain't free.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody always wants to, like I always say, everything you want comes with the negative side. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. If you want a rich, successful man and a proper ambitious man and all that, you might have to take the back seat sometimes. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if you want a guy that has all the time in the world and whatever, and he just wants to love you and do this and do this and do this, sometimes he might be a bum.
Yeah, you can't have it all unless maybe you win the lotto.
Exactly.
That's probably the only way. Like, he has money and he has time to just take me travel around the world.
Yeah, but that's Blue Therapy so far. Episode 1.
I might check it out. I might check it out on my flight tomorrow.
Trash TV.
I do love it.
Oh shit, you're flying tomorrow?
Yeah.
I drew in it.
Yeah. You didn't go in the end, did you?
No.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I'm flying out tomorrow. By the time this is back, people at work. Yeah.
How many flights did you catch this week?
That's the last one. I'm taking like 5 this year. And the thing is, it was all after like January to June, nowhere. July to October, 4 or 5 flights.
Let's go. No.
I was in Dubai, Greece, Brussels. And I was actually even meant to go to Prague next month, but your boy got caught offside, so
wait.
I won't be there. I won't be there. I'll be there.
When are you gonna start adding highlights to your Instagram like a bad bitch that you are?
I think Samia, she did some for me. She did some for Asia. She did some for the Dirty Girl. It's there. Like, if you go to her Insta, it's there. I have highlights, but I don't re-add anything to it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have like Dirty Girl, Greece, United States. Timmy did all that. I don't go back and add it. That's a good. Back in the days when they introduced that, do you know when girls do mysterious? No pictures,
but they
but
have
highlights. And
I'm just showing the picture, bro.
Why you? Who do you think that you see? The ones that I love is when they take the selfie and they're doing this in the car, and so you can see the sign of the range.
Breaking that. You know what's annoying as well, bro. You have no pictures, no highlights. Follow me, like 3 pictures, and I'm supposed to find out if you're length from this little circle.
DM.
See, bro, it's just, like I said,
one day I'm gonna ask you about how you maneuver these streets. You'll say I'm just me.
We can have this conversation on pod.
Okay, I know. Anyways, that's us. If you made it to the end of the pod, and you didn't like anything that was said today, well, you can charge.
Bang,
Thank
bang.
you for listening.